stupid of me to say so. But the Quran never called us. There's a 3 words is used to describe Christian and Jews. Either Ahlul Kitab, which means people of the book, or Christians or Jews, according to Muslims.
Yeah, that's another thing that I don't understand about them. They say like, oh, Abraham was Muslim, Jesus was Muslim, everyone's Muslim.
Yeah, my
It's like, okay, well, if everyone's a Muslim, then why are they unbelievers?
well, everything is a. What's wrong with this book? I guess if we type the word kitab, you will see that the Quran keeps saying the people of the book, people of the book, people of the book, people of the book, kitab, kitab, kitab. But how we are people of the book and our book is corrupted? That will be the more stupid thing to say. People of the scriptures, because the word kitab means people of the scriptures. If you don't have it, you are not people of the scriptures. If you are not following it, you are not people of the scriptures. It's like saying people of God, but those people don't believe in God no more. Do we call them people of God? So either we say, when you say they are people of the book, that means they are guided. That means they are following the book. We don't call somebody a people of the book and he don't follow the book. So all the logic of Islam is messed up and stupid.
You have to be a conspiracy theorist.
No, for us, when they say that, this is for our benefit, because that will show us that the Quran have contradiction, not the opposite. Because either the Quran is saying the truth, that Quran confirm what is with us and believe in, not only confirm. The word musaddiq in Arabic mean believe in, not only confirming. So how they are corrupt, their book is corrupt, the book is with them is corrupt, and other verses saying we believe in the book is with you. That is a contradiction, total contradiction.
I think this whole corruption thing is like after Islam, when people realized there's contradictions, then they started saying it was corrupt.
Muhammad had nothing to do with the Jews or the Christians. Muhammad is a hijacker. In the front of the Sabian, he told them, I am a Sabian. With the Jews, he is a Jew. With the Christian, he's a Christian. With the Arab who worship the daughter of Allah and Allah, he worshiped the daughter of Allah and Allah. Muhammad is like he's a politician, like in the days today, like Obama.
Didn't Muhammad let I think it was the Sabians pray in his mosques, and they were Christian?
Yeah, he is a Sabian. Even the Hadith says he's a Sabian. He was called a Sabi. Yeah. If you go right now in the Hadith and type the word Sabian, you will find the Hadith about Muhammad being Sabian. Yeah, he's Sabian. Yeah. And even the Quran mentioned clearly that the Jews, the Christian, the Sabian, and the Muslim will go to heaven. How the Jews and the Christians, and the Sabian, they will go to heaven. I mean, the Sabian, their book, if you read their books, one of the most important thing in their books, the Sabian, it says that the God of the Jews, Hashim, Elohim, he is Satan. He commanded his followers to do circumcision. This is what the Sabian believe. The Sabian, they believe that Moses is an evil man sent by the devil. Why? Because the Sabian believe that the God of Moses, who destroyed the Pharaoh and his army, is their enemy. Why? Because they believe that the Pharaoh was Sabian too. So because the Pharaoh and his kingdom were Sabian, the Sabian, they consider Moses and his people, they are the enemy of their gods. So how the Sabian, the Christians, the Jews, and the Muslims, all they will go to heaven? Hippies. So Muhammad at that moment, he was being a hippie. He was trying to get everybody to join him. He's a fraud. And if you ask any Muslim, is the Sabian, they believe in Allah? They believe in the What does the Sabian believe? They believe in the God of the Christians, they believe in the God of the Jews, or they believe in Allah. Muhammad, he took many of his religion from the Sabian. As an example, the Ramadan. Ramadan is practiced by the Arab before Islam. But this is why I call Ramadan. Ramadan means the month of thirst. Thirst. Those names are exist before Islam. So this practice was taken from the Sabian. This is why the Sabian, they believe that there is a 12 moons. One of them, it's called Ramadan. And when this moon leave, there's a moon who come, it's called Ramadan, and there's other moon will come after Ramadan. In chapter 2, verse number 185, it says, whoever of you sight the crescent moon. You see in the translation, it says here, it says Ramazan. Obviously, this guy, maybe he's from Turkey, the one who's making translation Ramazan. This is the way the Turkish, they speak, Aman Rabbi, Aman, Ramazan, Ramazan. Yeah. But if you go, all right, the month of Ramadan, that's a false translation. The word here is not month. The word shahr is true that today is used as a word mean month, but in the old days, this is not an Arabic word. This is an Aramaic and even Hebrew. The word shahr, you can search it right now. The word shahr mean month today, but the word shahr at that time mean moon. So this is why it says, whoever of you sight the crescent moon. So Ramadan is a crescent moon, and that moon, when you sight it, the fasting start. That is the practice of the Sabian. Then the moon will go.
That's evidence of Hubal.
Yeah, when the moon disappear, the moon, the Sabian, they go to different city. Until now, they do the celebration in Iraq. Until now, they go to different city to welcome the new moon. So they welcome the moon in one city, and they go to other city, waiting for the new moon to come, so they can end the month of fasting, which is Ramadan. So when the month is over, how it's over? By seeing the moon again, by coming to the other town. But they believe this is a different moon. All right?
A different.
Yeah. Well, this is their belief. This is their belief. It might look funny for us, but this is what they believe, you know.
Right.
This is why the Quran says, the year in the sight of Allah is a 12 moon. The Muslim, they translate as a 12 month. Yeah, but it's not 12 months.
I had a question about how, is before Islam, the Kaaba was controlled by pagans and moon worshippers and all that.
My friend, Islam is pagan because nothing changed. This is the pagan religion. Islam adopt. Muhammad, when he was rejected, Muhammad, he was praying for some time in the direction of Jerusalem. If you ask when this happened, you will find that after he started associating with the Jews, he was trying to copy the Jews, because the Jews, they do that. The Jews, were praying in the direction of Jerusalem. So Muhammad was copying them. But when the Jews refused him and he could not convince them, no, he switched again back to his pagan religion, and he stopped praying in the direction of the Kaaba. Otherwise, why Muhammad even changed direction from, why he's even confused? So you will find even in the Quran it says that this is a qiblatun tardaha, which means it is a direction which you like. You know, I mean, is that from God, or this is a which Muhammad like? But the fact it's not what Muhammad like. It was what Umar al-Khattab. I cannot even see my keyboard. Okay.
Yeah, I think all the mosques were pointing towards Petra in the.
You see,
around the time.
indeed, we see thee turning your face into the sky. But Muhammad at that point, he was praying in the direction of Jerusalem. It was Umar who said to him, pray in the direction of the Kaaba. Come on. This is why the hadith says, Allah, he sent the verse as I said exactly, word by word. So now he says, we know, so we shall surely turn you to Qibla, which means the direction of the Kaaba, which you like, direction which you like. So is that religion of God, or this is about what Muhammad like?
Yeah, because when I brought this up to a Muslim, he said, "Oh, the direction you pray in doesn't really matter."
Well, if it doesn't matter, then why he kissed the black stone?
Yeah.
Why Allah he built the Kaaba? According to Muslims, Allah built the Kaaba. He sent his angels build
They
it.
say that they say that Abraham and all that, and Adam and Allah built the Kaaba like ages ago.
Well, if
But
this,
I don't know if there's
this
any
is
actual
true,
evidence for that.
no,
Historical
we have a proof from the Quran that Abraham never was there.
Really?
Yeah, because the Quran says it clearly. We never sinned.
They say that he
down.
rebuilt it.
Huh?
They say he rebuilt it.
And they have tons of stories, but the Quran mentions such a thing. But let us see what the Quran says. If you read with me here, you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In chapter 34, verse number 44, the Quran confirmed that there's nobody came to Mecca before Muhammad. No book been given to them, and no messenger was sent to them before Muhammad. So if the Muslims, they claim that Muhammad and his tribe are descendant from Abraham in Mecca, then all what they say is a lie. Because as you see, we never send them a messenger, a warner, we never send them a book before you. Now, do Abraham have a book according to Islam? Yes. The Quran says, Suhuf Ibrahim. So if Muhammad is telling the truth, we will not find this. Abraham, he have scriptures, and Moses have scriptures, and this is chapter 87, verse number 19, the scriptures of Abraham. So
What scriptures does Abraham have?
yeah, well, regardless, you know, Abraham, he maybe was teaching about God, no problem, but when the Quran confirmed that Abraham have a book, and then the other verse says that there's nobody came before you into Mecca, and nobody gave them a book to study, never, and nobody warned them. So Ishmael and Abraham, obviously they never been there, because as you see, they never have received anything. They never receive anything. Zero. And the verse is so clear. All right, thank you, my friend, for joining us.
Okay, no worries. Take care.
Do you have any Muslim would like to join us? Any Muhammadan? You see, the Quran make it so clear. If this book made by other than Allah, which meant other than the true God, you will find in it a lot of contradiction. As you see, every single page in this book is just a stupid chain of contradiction. Any Muhammadan? And the Muslim, they will come to you and they will say, do you know that the Bible have contradiction? I mean, this is literally the book of contradiction. They will say to you, here in the Old Testament, here it says that you know, David, he have his house, he have many room. Here it says different number. I mean, look what they are focusing on. But all the disaster they have here is not a. So for us, we have answer for all of those. Same time, when we say the Bible as a Christians, it's a book of books. It's not a book. The Bible is a book of books. And many of those books are books of history. It's not written by God. Those books speak about the history of the Jews. It's not God talking. It's not God writing. So the history of the Jews, they say Suleiman, he built this, David, he did that, the king this, no, we have a book, it's called Kings. So history. The Muslim, they go, here it says he have 7 rooms, here it says he have 8 rooms. Which one? With the guy, he built his house, he have 7, and then he made them 10, and then he made them 100. Here, and that is a book of history. Here, this is a book of God himself speaking every word according to Muslim, every letter. And this book is coming from Allah. So how you can explain to me all this messed up contradictions? So the Bible, when the Bible speak, when God, he say, this is God talking. God said. So in general we say a holy book, but in there, Satan, he talk. Satan, he said to Jesus. Is that the word of God? No, Satan is talking. Satan, he said to Jesus, if you are a son of God, throw yourself. So we say the Holy Bible, for this is the holy word of God, where it's located. But we don't mean that every word there, God is talking. In the Quran, the story is different. In the Quran, every word, from the first letter to the last letter, it is Allah, according to Muslims. And as you see, every single page in this book is just nothing but a joke. Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, Mayday. Any Abdul? We have an open challenge for any Muslim who have a good understanding of his religion to come and join us and prove us wrong. All what you see from Muslims is just a kid's talk. Denial, you show it to them, and like the guy I showed him, he mentioned the hadith about his prophet, the Arab, they will have high buildings. How the prophet, he knew that? In the heart of Saudi Arabia, in the heart of the desert, there was high buildings from before Muhammad. If you read, and then when you read the order of it, you will die laughing. Do we have any Muhammadan? In fact, Muhammad, he made it clear. He said, there was a bunch of people in front of him, and they asked him, Prophet, when the hour will come, the day of judgment will come. Muhammad, he looked at a young kid, and he said, this child will not grow old before the day come to you, the judgment day come to you. He made a clear false prophecies. Now let me show you the hadith. And then the Muslim, they try to fix it. They say, well, no, he is not talking about the judgment day. he is talking about their hour. No. The Arabic is so clear. حتى تقوم الساعة. They try to fix it. O Prophet, when the last hour would come, they said to him. He looked at the boy with them and he says, if this young boy lives, he might not grow very old till he would see the last hour. And the question was so clear. The approach of the hour. Do you see it? What is the question? When the day of judgment will come. The last hour. And even the title, look, the book of tribulation, it's about the day of judgment. The Muslims, they try to duct tape as usual their prophet, saying no, he's not talking about the judgment day. He is saying their hour will come, which means they will die all, really. The Arabic is so clear. The Arabic is so clear. متى تقوم الساعة? When the hour will come. The hour, the day. In Arabic, if I take this word here, تقوم الساعة, and I search it, you will see all of it is about day of judgment. The second you say الساعة, تقوم, together, الساعة alone actually is enough to be, is about the judgment day. But here, the word تقوم, which means when it's going to come, a raise. So if we type it here, copy paste, you will see all of them is going to be about the day of judgment. According to Muhammad, the hour will not come until you fight the Asian, the Turkish. And Muhammad making fun of their look. So he said, the last hour would not come until you fight with people wearing shoes of hair. And the last hour would not come until you fight with people having small eyes and a broad snub nose. You see it? Prophecies of Muhammad. Muhammad do not know that the biggest country in the world of Muslims is Indonesia. Muhammad, he said, avoid the Turkish as long they avoid you. Muhammad never predicted that the Turkish will become Muslims. اتركوا الترك ما تركوكم. Leave the Turkish alone as long they left you alone. Muhammad never predicted the Turkish will become Muslims. And Muhammad, he taught his followers that the people of Gog and Magog are Asian, and they are specifically the Turkish. The Turkish, according to Muhammad, they are 12 tribes. 11 of them, they were subdued behind the wall which the Zulqarnain he built. Only one tribe was out for hunting, and those are the Turkish. They were out. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Leave the Turkish alone as long they leave you. Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us, so Allah will give you an endless penis as a reward? I guess that will not be too much appealing for you if you are a female. I don't know what you will do with such an endless penis if you are a woman. You can use it to, you know, for the fireplace. Reference of the Turk? Yeah, it's in front of you. These references exist everywhere. I mean, you see, always, guys, if you want to find something, you can, as an example here, if you can take the like the English here, Turks alone, you choose a unique words, which is not easy to find if you search. So copy it, or let us say type it in the search engine. Like you don't speak Arabic, type it in the search engine and search. You will find the reference in many places. You see, this is a different one, and this is the reference. The hour will not begun until the Muslim fight the Turks, and a people with faces like hammered shield, who wear clothes made of hair and shoes made of hair. You see it? Muhammad never predicted that the Turkish will become Muslims. He believed that they are going to be the enemy of the Muslims until the last hour, because this is a sign of the hour. And all of this is authentic. See how many of them? And here, by the way, you ask yourself, what happened to the Turkish? How come their faces was like hammered shield, and now they are blonde? Simply, they come to the land, they rape the Greek women, they rape the Assyrian women, and now they have children, they are blonde. Otherwise, the Turkish, they are coming from the middle of Asia, and they look Asian. And Muhammad is describing them here in very weird details. Any Abdul? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. See, your prophet is a true prophet. How he predicted the Turkish will stay as kuffar until the day of judgment and fight you Muslims. How he knew that? So the Turkish, they will stay like this and they look like this until the day of judgment, and they will be wearing shoes made of hair? Is that what Erdogan is wearing right now? Huh? Is that how the Turkish right now they look like? Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to convert me to Islam? I would like to have 4 women immediately. I will take them, you know, I like to take packages. I don't want to waste my time, like, you know, marriage, and just get them here. You know? We can play cards together. And if they are in the age of Aisha, like Prophet Muhammad did, we can play hide and seek. Isn't it beautiful to have a wife? She is 5-6 years old, and you play with her, and she amuses you, and you amuse her. Unbelievable. This is amazing. It's so beautiful. I mean, that's fun. And then she want to go to the bathroom. She doesn't know how to go to the bathroom. You have to... Dad! Husband! Hey, Muslims. Who is a Muhammad and would like to join us? Yeah, but the important, this guy, he said he want to debate me. And I don't know, he was really sure.
Prince.
No, yeah, he's an
I know
apostate.
him.
You should check him out. This guy, he knows about Islam more than you guys and me.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You know that he
Okay,
debate
why
a
don't you,
Muslim.
let me ask you this. Why don't you go debate him?
cannot trust someone
Can you
who's
debate Christian
cursing,
Prince? Let me tell you something.
who's
If
doing
you,
all that.
if you debate Christian Prince, I'm willing to
If you're really open
I'm
minded,
willing
you
to
should
accept
not-
Islam. I'm willing to accept
I
Islam.
will debate.
If you debate me, I will donate one of my balls to the Islamic Somalian charity in Minnesota. Because the Muslim there, they lost their 7 balls today. They found 7 Muslims, foreign people taking donation, and even from government. They took from the government $49 million. I have 3 balls, as you know, so I donate one. What a big deal. It's useless. I'm not using it, to be honest with you. So I'm willing to donate for you one of my balls if you dare to debate me. So you may have balls to debate me. What do you think? You can debate me, really?
Debate him.
Okay, can you?
I know people that have debated him.
No, no.
I know people.
You know people who have debated me. I know them, I know them. Like who? Prophet Muhammad? Make it happen, Abdul. In fact, you should see their faces when he said the word Christian Prince. Oh boy. Who is a Muhammad and would like to join us? This guy, he said he want to debate me. You heard him. But is that going to happen? He will never dare. He knew his size. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Come on. We are in Rumble, we are in YouTube, we are in Discord, and yet not a single Muslim can dare to join us and make us shish kebab. Hey, Muslims, we believe if God is with me, who could be against me? Is Allah with you? So what's the problem? You can come and join me and try to do what Muhammad Hijab he did to David Wood. Mockery. Try your mockery business. Huh? Speaking of mockery, according to the Quran, Allah said, إِنَّا كَفَيْنَاكَ الْمُسْتَهْزِئِينَ. What does that mean? Allah, He silenced all those who will laugh at you, Muhammad. Seriously. So what we are doing today? Allah, He did silence them all. Are you sure? Is that a false prophecy? Hey Muslims, is that true? Nobody left to make fun of Muhammad no more? Or this is another false promise? Look at the translation of the Muslims. Any Muhammadan? As you see, Muslims, we laugh at Muhammad. People never stop laughing at Muhammad. Even when Muhammad was the most, let us say, strong in his army, etc. at that time, still people, they did not believe in him, and behind doors they laugh at him. Is that true, Muslims? Even when he is an army, and I'm talking about people living few meters away from Muhammad. I'm talking about even people who live with him in the same bedroom, like Aisha. She never believed in him. And even she laughed at him. Any Abdul? Let us see if we have any Abdul in Ramble. Okay, there is no Abdul in Ramble. Let us see in YouTube. Any Abdul in YouTube? I have very sharp eyes, but I don't see any Abdul. Do you think they changed their shape like Allah? Allah will come in the day of judgment to the Muslims, and Allah will change his shape. And then the Muslim, they throw eggs at him, and they say to him, we seek refuge by Allah from you, Shaitan. I mean, even their God, he cloned himself. In this religion, Shaitan, his name is Al-Abyad, which means white. Why they call him white? Because he made himself look white, like Jibreel. So he cloned Jibreel. He come to Muhammad, he gave him satanic verses. Where is that? In their books. Allah, he cloned someone like Jesus. So now we have two Jesus. One is a true Jesus and one is the fake Jesus. The fake Jesus was looked like the true Jesus and was on the cross, but the one was on the cross was not a true Jesus, but the true Jesus which was not on the cross looked exactly the same as the one who was on the cross, which is exactly looked like Jesus. But Jesus who looked like Jesus is not the same Jesus, for this is the fake Jesus which Allah he placed on the cross. So the people who will think that the one on the cross is Jesus, but the fact this is not Jesus. I think the story is so easy. And then we find that Allah, he made Jibreel, he cloned Jibreel to look like Muhammad friend. His name is Dahi al-Kalbi. So Dahi al-Kalbi is not Jibreel, but Jibreel is Dahi al-Kalbi, but he is not Dahi al-Kalbi. Because he looked like Dahi al-Kalbi, but he is not Dahi al-Kalbi, but both of them, they look the same. So Dahya is not Dahya, but Jibreel is not Dahya too, because Dahya is not the real Dahya. This is Jibreel who make himself look like Dahya. So now when you walk in the street, you see two Dahya. One of them is the friend of Muhammad, and one is Dahya, which is the angel. Look like in this religion, there's two of everyone. There's two of everybody. And that will explain why the stupid Quran says the following. Guys, I will show you something. You will be astonished. I hope not many of you will convert to Islam right now. Look at this with me. I mean, look at this. If this is a book written by other than Allah, it's going to have a lot of errors, the Quran says. But look how amazing, perfect. Allah created 8 pairs. Okay. Let us count them. Of the sheep, 2. Somebody write 2, please, in the text. 2 sheep. Count with me. If the goat, 2. Okay, 2 sheep, 2 goat. Total, 4. Okay, wonderful. Allah continues speaking in the verse number 144. Of the camel, 2. The total is what? 6. 2 sheep, 2 goat, 2 camels. All right. Of the cow, 2. Okay, total is 8. Where is the 8 pairs? Abduls. How Allah he say there are 8 pairs and then he count 8 animals? Who is the stupid who taught your prophet Arabic? Anyone can tell me? How there are 8 pairs and then the total is just 8 animals. 8 pairs is 16 animals. And then they say to you, can you make Quran like this? No, sure no. And then they say to you, brother, sister, the Christians have a wrong in mathematics. What? The reason we did not allow Christians to teach Christianity because, as an example, if you bring someone to do mathematics, and then he say to you that 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. This mathematics is wrong. Look who's talking about mathematics. Allah created 8 pairs and the total is 8 animals. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, can you make Quran like this? You cannot. Nobody can. Nobody. In another verse, actually, I mean, this guy, the Muslim, they claim that the Quran is full of like it's amazing language. But anyone who speaks Arabic, he will see how stupid, how dummy it is. And how the Muslims, especially when they translate, they try to fix it. But how you can fix what is so stupid? As an example, in another verse in the Quran says, Allah created, sorry, Allah, he told Noah to take with him in the ship from every animals 2 pairs. 2 pairs. Look how the Muslim translate. They say that from every kind, 2 male and female. This is not what it says. This is not what it says. Potato liars. Two pairs is not any male and female. 1 male, 1 female. It's 2 pairs. Look here at the translation, false. All of this is a false translation. But just to show you how we can get them busted. Just to show you how Islam is stupid. Here again the same phrase says, take from every animals 2 pairs. 2 pairs is not 2 animals, you idiots. This is the word zawjain. And this is the word ithnain. Zawjain mean 2 already pairs. Adding the word 2, that making it double. So if you try to change the translator, from every kind 2 spouse, that's a lie. That's a big fat lie. But I think there's one translation the Muslim they fail to hide. where they have to say 2 and 2. Read with me. We got them busted. And of every kind he made in pairs 2 and 2. Do you see it? Guys, do you see it? This is what Zawjain Ithnain mean. 2 and 2. 2 pairs. 2 of 2 pairs. Allah created from everything 2 and 2? Like what? He created 2 Zakir Naik and 2 Zakir Naik? And they say to you, the Arabic Quran is so strong, man. It's so amazing, brother. Yeah. I mean, who can deny that, you know? Yeah, brother. Nobody can deny that. It's amazing. Any Muhammadan? What happened to you, Muhammadan, today? You changed your mind? I mean, come on, imagine yourself, you are, you know, you are Yasser Qadi. And there is holes in the narrative. What a big deal. I mean, everybody knows there is holes in the Arabic. There's holes everywhere. Isn't it? There is a hole, brother. There is a hole. What Yasser Qadi is saying, hold on. Where is Yasser Qadi video? We want Yasser Qadi video, not this one.
If somebody were to say, how can we believe these ahadith when Google Earth has mapped the whole world? We can zoom in and see everything around us, and there is no massive land hidden from mankind. The response is, Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allahu a'lam. If we believe in the ahadith, this is what the ahadith tell us. This is what the ahadith tell us. And there's a simple rule that Ibn Taymiyyah mentions. Memorize this rule. The Quran and Sunnah does not bring the impossible, but it does bring that which astounds the mind. Is it impossible that somewhere underground Allah has thousands of people living? It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's not surprising that our medieval scholars believe this type of stuff. Obviously, dare I say, anybody who knows science and geography and modern civilization, you cannot believe that there is a tribe for 4,000 years trapped behind a wall. I mean, if you believe this, that's your position. I cannot believe it. I'm just thinking, I find this very difficult to believe. Is it impossible that somewhere underground Allah has thousands of people living? It's not impossible. It's not impossible. They're in some place separated from mankind.
Yeah, it's not impossible. We have to be honest here. And guys, the frog, he just came from vacation. Can you hear him outside? Can you hear the frog? He just came back. Potato, leave me alone. No Abdul, no customers, and the frog came. Here we go. Okay, join us. Go ahead. Take the microphone. Hey, see, stop talking. Do you know that the frog, when he makes this noise, he is praising Allah? Do you know that? How Prophet Muhammad, he knew this if he is not a prophet of God? Huh? Is the sound coming? Oh boy.
Previous animals, such as frogs, for example. Well, frogs.
Frogs? What about the frogs? Tell us. Share with us some of your amazing knowledge from Prophet Muhammad. Joe Biden upon him. Look, by the way. Do you see how much he charged for half hour to talk to you in Messenger? $100 for half hour. Cheap. And how much money I can make if I charge people calling me? Look how decent they are. Look, he worship Allah. Look, he is doing service for the sake of Allah. Look at the beard. $100 an hour. But let us be honest here. Isn't it the information he shared with you is priceless? Is $100 is too much for half an hour for a treasure of a Prophet Muhammad and the knowledge from the Prophet? Look, he will teach you now a secret. You will not find it anywhere, not even in Discovery Channel, which is a channel full of stupid things too. What you want to tell us for the sake of $100 today?
Various animals, such as frogs, for example.
Uh-huh.
Well, frogs is not an issue of being a sea creature or an amphibious.
Frog is a sea creature. So what the guy doing here outside of my window? Hey, stupid idiot, you are a sea creature. What are you doing here? Go to the sea, man. This guy is confused. His GPS is messed up. And look, he's going crazy. I'm going to go out and kick him. Tell us, is the frog is not a sea creature, really?
Creature. There is a specific ruling for that.
Listen, there's a specific ruling for the frog. Mr. Frog, listen carefully. This is for you. This is a message only for you.
Because the Prophet ﷺ prohibited their killing. And whatever the Prophet ﷺ prohibits killing, then it becomes haram to eat and consume.
That's it.
A man came to the Prophet ﷺ, and he was a doctor. So he said, "O Prophet of Allah, we use frog meat in our medication." So the Prophet denied him and prohibited him
Haram.
from killing frogs.
Why?
And in another narration, the Prophet ﷺ said that, I don't know what you call the sound of frogs.
Zakir
The
Naik.
sound of the frogs is tasbih, praising Allah Azza wa Jal.
The frog outside my window is praising Allah.
Of the frogs is tasbih, praising Allah Azza wa Jal. It's glorifying Allah Azza. So
Hey.
the Prophet
The frog is a Muslim. Let us be honest here. Where you can find such an amazing knowledge unless it is coming from such an amazing prophet? Huh? It's impossible. I'm telling you, you know, those Christians, they can say things to you. They can try to lie to you. Brother, sister, don't listen to them. They are just trying to, they are lying to you. This information, brothers and sisters, you can find it only from Prophet Muhammad. Only. There's nobody can come with such a thing except Prophet of Allah. Any Muslim would like to join us and tell us if he really truly believe that the frog is a Muslim? Anyone? No Muslim? I mean, seriously, come on. You know, Muslims, I trust that many of you agree with the Prophet of Allah, and many of you agree that this must be knowledge only come from God. The frog is praising Allah and he is a Muslim. How Prophet Muhammad, he knew this? Anyone? You know, actually, there is a picture. It's proven that a frog is a Muslim and he was praying to Allah. Let me share it with you. He was bowing down to Allah.
Prohibit.
How you can explain this? Seriously. How anyone can explain this? You cannot. Those Christians, they can lie to you, they can. There is no way you can explain such a thing. Excuse the panty, you know, because he is trying to be conservative. You know, like he is a newly convert to Islam. He's Andrew Tate, sorry. Any Muslim? Honestly, you cannot explain those things. Those things, you know, I mean, there's no human being can explain those things. No matter what people say. And he was like, if you look at his eyes, actually, you will see he was like almost crying, you know. Especially he was like reciting the name of Allah non-stop. Look at this. This is not easy, my brothers and sisters. This is not easy. Allah always he proved that he is true God. You know, there's many ways. But what you can see, you know, those kuffar, it doesn't matter how much evidence you provide them, still they will not believe. You show them miracle after miracle, scientific miracle, still they don't want to believe. You know. Actually, I heard that ustaz, like many of those, they become ustaz, as an example, in Indonesia. And they are teaching people, you know, about Allah. Right? Any Muslim? Any Abdul? No? What happened? Why we are going dry with the Abdul? What happened? Come on, Muhammadan. Allah need your help. Isn't it the Muslim, their duty is to defend Allah and His Messenger? That's it? You guys will give up? Huh? Any Muhammadan? The frog is a Muslim. The lizard is the enemy of Allah. What a crazy cult.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Yes, Saj, are you a Muslim?
I am Muslim.
All right. So what do you think about your religion? Why you are a Muslim, Saj?
I'm Muslim because I believe Islam is the true religion. I feel as I think Islam is the last religion on this earth.
It is last religion and there is last religion and first religion?
Yeah.
How is that? You know, isn't it God is the same God? So why there is first religion, second religion, third religion, fourth religion? If God is the same one, so why there is first religion, second religion? What does that mean?
What do you mean by first religion, second religion?
Well, you are the
you
one
talking
who's
about the other religions?
you are the one who said Islam is the last religion. When you say last, that means there's many before it, right?
Last religion, as in the last true religion.
So
Only true.
so the rest, they were not true? Islam only true?
Yes.
Do the Christians go to heaven?
No.
And what about the Jews?
No. I'm not really educated on Judaism, but
Okay.
no.
What about the Sabian? Those people, they worship stars, and they believe there's many creators. Even a group of them, they worship Shaitan.
That's associating partners with God.
Okay, I have a da'if hadith. It says that Sabian, they will go to heaven.
You said it yourself.
What?
It's a weak hadith.
Corrupt. But you said to me Islam is the last religion. How the Islam religion? It happened that what the Prophet said is corrupted.
Deep. You're talking about hadith here.
Yeah, but this is what the Prophet said. How you know Islam? You have to listen to the Prophet. So if the Prophet said something and we cannot trust what the Prophet said,
This weak hadith